Hi everybody, it's Christy. Happy Thursday. We are almost to the end of the week. I know a lot of us, our kids are getting out of school and you guys are starting to travel. So definitely be safe out there. I hope everybody has a safe, wonderful weekend. I will be on just a little bit over the weekend. So I hope you all are having a good day. I am doing a fun craft tonight. I have no idea how long it's going to take me, but we are here for the long run. We're going to finish it all. So I've hopefully got all my supplies. I think there's one thing I'm missing, but we'll figure it out. So when you come on, say hi. If you see the live button up there, you are catching me live. Sometimes Facebook is delayed and you might think I'm live, but I'm not. But just say hey and let me know you were here to hang out. We always like to know who's watching, and if you like the end result, make sure you are sprinkling us out. So I'm all decked out. We are doing gift miss number 11 tonight after our craft, so be sure to stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to get pictures of all of them that I've done so far. But yeah, tonight we're doing a Grinch Village. So it is a Grinch craft, and I hope you guys like it. I have been kind of preparing for it, and I wanted to give you some ideas. So jump on and say hi. Okay, so there's a lot of supplies that go into this. So usually I open up my craft box and I show you what we're going to be making or what you're going to be needing, but there's just a lot. So as we get into it, I will show you and I will tell you what I use or what we can do. So, hi everybody. Okay, now, hopefully the dogs will be okay. They're both sleeping right now, so. All right, so I want you guys to be creative when it comes to, when you think of villages, you think of houses. We are going to be putting it on a little ladder type thing. So this is what we're going to be putting it on. I did some prep work. So I did paint this white. It was gold, but I painted this white. So this is what we're going to glue it on at the end. Okay, now, when you guys think of houses, I want you guys to think outside the box. So I actually could not find any of those little skinny houses. I think I used one for Halloween. And I have one here, which I'm going to show you what I did. I did do some pre-prepping. So let me show you what I was doing. We're going to kind of go down the line and we're going to wing it. So I got this little house from Bottom of the Bin. It was 25 cents. And this is probably going to be the cutest one. This is actually the biggest house that I'm using, and I'm going to put it in the middle. So we are going to decoupage the back and kind of put some goodies in here. And then this is how I want you guys to get creative. Hi, Mom. You're going to like this one. This was an old, this I got from Joann Fabrics, I believe. Either that or Walmart's. One of them. Michael's maybe. Those little bird houses. Turn them over. And look, it makes the cutest little house. Okay, so we're going to be using that. And then this is how creative I got, guys. So also, I found this at Bottom of the Bin. This one was 50 cents. And it's one of those like little boxes that I guess you put like a candle in there or something. And it's like a little owl. But we're actually going to turn it around. And we are going to make a little house in here. And then we're going to just glue on a roof. So we're going to do, I think we're going to paint the roofs first so they can dry. And then we'll start kind of building the scene. So, and I'll show you basically, I'm using scrapbook paper to make the little backgrounds, and I'm using like Grinch theme or like winter theme. So you guys will see, this is going to turn out very cute. All right, before I paint this, I want to get a background. So because this is about the same size, I'm going to trace this on my paper. So I've already got my dot paper. That's Grinchy looking. We use this paper for the Grinch flip-flops that we did a few months ago, my mom and I. So I'm going to use the snowflake paper for the very middle because I have a plan for that. But I'm actually going to be using this paper to go inside of that little house. So that's what we're doing. So this is super easy, and you can actually You can flip it over so you don't have your pen marks there. But basically, we may have to cut this just a little bit shorter. Make sure I have. You guys, this is going to be, I hope this turns out really cute. I really do. If this is a success, we'll probably do a Mickey village, like a Mickey mini village. That's what I wanted to do kind of first, but then I just found all the Grinch stuff. So I was like, we'll do the Grinch this year. Maybe next year we'll do the mini Mickey. So, all right. So we're just going to cut that out. And when you're cutting it out, make sure you're getting your stripes facing the right way, which I am. I wanted them up and down. And then I'm just going to cut it out. And then we're just going to go ahead and put it in there. Now, I do have my Mod Podge and my brush. So let me make sure. I may have to cut this just a little bit thinner. Yeah, I do. Let me cut this off a little bit, just so it fits inside. Try to make it as straight as possible so you have those clean lines, but you could also line it up inside and then push your finger down and then make it like a little crease where you're gonna cut. Actually, this will stay just like it is. So let me put some, because you're not gonna see that. So let me put some Mod Podge there. I put it so far deep in here now it won't come out. Well, it's not going anywhere, is it? Let me see something. There we go. So, how was everybody's day? You guys have seen any good Christmas movies? I've been watching a lot. We watched a really weird movie last night. It was not Christmas, so I'm regretting it, of course, but it was like the #1 movie on Netflix. It was the one with Julia Roberts, like the last to leave the earth or something. I don't even know what the heck it was called, but I will tell you, if you have not watched it yet, don't watch it. It's a waste of time. That's all I'm going to say. That is all I'm going to say. I know you had a fun day, Mom. Hi, Marlene. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining me. We're making a Grinch village tonight. We're in it for the long haul, girl. We're going to be making a cute little village. We're just making like little houses right now. I'm using different wood shapes. I've got one house, and then I've got a bird house that we're just going to turn around. And then this is just a little like box for a candle that you got at Halloween, but we're repurposing it. So we're going to make three cute little houses. We're going to make a little Grinch village. So that is my plan. I hope it turns out. So are you, Marlene, did you say were you the one that messaged me? I'm sorry, my messages. You're in Florida, right? You're in our area. You have to go bottom of the bin if you're in Florida, Marlene. I think they're open Saturday and Sunday till 6. If you need the address, let me know. I have them tagged too in my posts. I think you were the one that was in Florida. I'm so sorry. Yes, you are. Okay, good. Ooh. Nice. I made peanut butter cookies and cutout cookies today, plus downside some of my mom's Christmas stuff. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you got accomplished. That's great. All right, I have to tell you guys something about this red paint. So I actually got red paint. You're trying to get there tomorrow? Okay, Marlene, I have to work. Otherwise, I would definitely meet up with you. But tell them Crap House Chrissy said hi, and they know me well in there. I have to tell you guys something that happened. I'm using the Waverly Chalk red, and I'm going to do these two roofs red. All right, so I had been cleaning up this area because this isn't really my craft room. I'm still kind of working in there, but because of the tree and the ornament exchange and the ambiance back here, I wanted to do my Christmas lives out here for a while until I can get that situated. So I've been hauling my stuff out here and hauling it back in my craft room. Well, I had that red paint out the other day, and I had put that and a bunch of paint in like this little basket ready to go into the next room. And would you believe the thing leaked? And it was probably my own fault because I didn't look and pay attention, but it leaked everywhere. And I was like, oh So I had red all over this like vintage hassock thing that was my grandmother's. But I was planning on reupholstering it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but I lost like 75% of my red. Yes, I hope she brought an empty suitcase too. I swear, that's so funny. I hope you have a fun day. I wish I could go up there. I'm trying to talk my husband into going up there, but I work till like almost 5 tomorrow, and it's about an hour drive, so I would probably miss you. Oh, she did? She said she did. Marlene, are you going to try to bring your mom with you too, or just go solo? Maybe she'd like the outing. I don't know the situation though. I think that's funny you brought an extra suitcase. How funny. You got to tell them that. Sometimes it's fun to go with others. All right, so that red is almost gone. I gotta wipe my fingers off. Hey, Ginger, how are you? Oh, with your mom. Oh, yes, because she's got to drive. Duh. Unless you had a rental. I'm so glad. I hope she loves the place. Tell her I said hello from Craftbox Christine. All right, so we're going to paint this roof. Ginger, we're making a Grinch Village tonight. Oh, she's not a crafter? Aw. I'm sure she enjoys watching you, though, or seeing what you create. Some people just don't think they have it in them, but I'm telling you, I made this page to inspire everybody can do it, unless you just don't like it. There's a difference between believing in yourself and trying to do it and just not wanting to do it because you're not interested. All right, so we're gonna just paint. I got a little bit more paint on this village. We're gonna hang out tonight. I really don't know how long I'm gonna be on, so if you guys need to, stop and make dinner, come back. I think we get credit for you watching if you're on at least 5 minutes. So you can put me down in the kitchen and do your stuff. She always wants what you make. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, Ginger says, hi, Marlene, and she said, yay, Grinch Village. I'm so glad you caught me, Ginger. I've missed you on a lot of my lives lately. I did get your card. Thank you so much. Did you get my package yet? You should have gotten it. I hope you did. I want to say all of them were delivered, so let me know. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, I just reread the comment. Sorry. All right, so let me do a little roof edge here. Woo! Oh, you didn't? Why in the world didn't you get it yet? All right, I will check. I mailed my son's package out today because he's in Pennsylvania now, my oldest. And, yes, Ginger, he's back in Pennsylvania, but he's in Pittsburgh area. White Oak specifically. And I think Mom waited too late. I think he's going to get it the day after Christmas. But he does have some packages coming directly from some other places that's supposed to get there, so he'll have something to open from me. I feel so bad. But I've been so busy with, work and the puppy. Aw, good. All right, Ginger, I'll check the status of your ornaments. Marlene, what area are you in? Are you in Largo? I think that's what you said. I think you were in the Largo area. I'll have to message you because I know you didn't have time to make one, but I would love to give you something while you're here. Yes, you are in Largo. Okay. I'm going to let you know what our plans are, but I hope you can make it to bottom. Definitely get to bottom of the bin. It's going to be great. Okay. So we're almost, we've got this house done. Not done, but it's done. It's done for now. We're going to let it dry. And then I'm going to kind of cut out the inside for this because I'm not going to leave this in here. So let me put this on top until we glue it on. I'm not going to glue it while it's wet, just in case. It's cute. Marlene, there is a big table and chairs at the bottom of the bin and books. Oh, yes. And books to read. Yes. Oh, Indian Rocks. Okay, gotcha. I know where that is. That's a nice area over there. I'm sorry that we're getting a little cooler weather. I guess it's better than up north still, but it's still cooler. I know I've been getting up in the morning cold. Okay, I'm gonna move this for a second, just because it's wet and I didn't want to get paint on my house. All right, so I'm gonna do a snowflake on the inside of this house. So this is how I made them, and I think I just did one in front of you, but we'll do another one. So I'm gonna just line it up, and I'm just gonna trace it. And even though it's a little bit bigger, I can just fold it in there. I may have to just cut off the end a little bit. For your mom, Marlene. Oh, she'll like that. Oh, yes, she will like that. She would like that. She'll probably tell you, oh, can you make this for me? Marlene, you should make this. I can just see her. I haven't even met her, but I can just see her saying that. Do you guys ever think about other families at Christmas? I don't know, like if they're enjoying it or not. Like, do you just, I guess it's a time to reflect, but I always like to think about families at Christmas. I don't know, like how are they doing? Are they having a good time? I don't know. It's just something I guess I do. You guys, I have the cutest ideas for these things. Oh my goodness. All right, this is definitely too big. So we're gonna take off just a little bit on this side. All right, and then I'm gonna just cut off a little bit off the bottom. And you may have to do this a couple times just to eyeball it. Yeah, I gotta take off a little bit off this side. All right, there we go. I'm gonna cut a little bit off this. It's so funny because once I stick it in here, I can't get it out. No more big get-togethers. Yeah, I know. Ours aren't the same as parents, and brother died. Yeah, I know what you mean. I do think of, I think a lot about the people that we lost, and I don't know, I have a big heart, I guess, for the people that are suffering and going through that. But I'm very excited about my puppy, though, because I got to, he's a rescue, and I just don't know what kind of home. If a home, I did get him from a no-kill shelter, of course, but I'm very excited to have him. Marlene, you didn't get to see. We got a rescue dog for, well, it was like it's part of my Christmas present. I lost my baby back in June, and it's been, weird having one dog after always having two. So his name he came with was Frosty, which I think is super cute because it's almost Christmas. But he doesn't respond to his name. So I'm naming him Coda. So I have a Chloe and a Coda now. I like having the matching name. And I had Kudo before, so my husband was like, you couldn't get any closer, could you? And I said, meh. But I don't know, I just like the K thing. But I told everybody, because everybody kind of laughed when I said it. I told everybody, I said, this will be my last K. I won't do any more Ks. just because I know, you guys don't like it. So, all right, now I'm going to just kind of put my Mod Podge in here. And I don't even really need to do a top coat on it because I don't need to really seal it because it's going to be inside. And this is definitely an indoor thing. right? Any outdoor crafts I make for you guys, I'll probably try to make them outside so you guys know the difference. Especially when it's nicer weather. So just make sure I got that fully coated. All right, so we're gonna say bye-bye to that print and then put our snowflakes in. And then we'll just wait for this one to dry. There you go, there's that. Oh, you lost your fur baby in September, Marlene. I'm so sorry. I know, it took me a while to want another dog. Of course, nobody will replace them. Not any dog would replace them. I'm still getting to learn like his personality and stuff. I did put him up for the live though, because today he started being a bad boy and chewing on paper. Like he was chewing on the cardboard box and stuff. So I was like, oh no, we're not gonna do this. So, you know, I just said no and removed him from the situation, of course. And then while I'm doing my live, because my eyes aren't always on him, I put him up. So he's crate trained. So I will say, I can trust my other dog with anything. Like she'll run around the house. We haven't used a crate since we moved in, and no accidents, nothing. We do have a doggy door, so that definitely helps. All right, so there's that house. And I did pre-prep with a little bit of white. So I did actually put a white roof and like a white side. Apparently I didn't do this side, but that's okay. We're gonna wing it. We're gonna keep going. Okay, now I wanted to show you guys, you probably saw this already, because we're gonna decorate these things here in a minute. I am gonna work on the bottom while this dries. But I think I showed you guys these little Grinch plates that I got from Walmart. And I love these, and this is kind of what inspired me to give me this idea. So it's got all of the different, and they're all different. I looked, I don't think there's the same who on these, but there's a lot of who's. But it has a little saying, and then it has all the who's around it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to group them, and I'm going to kind of cut them out, and I'm going to have them like lining the bill. Obviously they're not cut to size, but you get what we're trying to do. So we're going to put the little whovilles, the little who people in here. The who's. I should have watched the movie. I have not watched the movie yet this season. Although we watch it all the time, so. All right, let me work on my bottom piece. So this should be dry. I did this a little bit before my live, and it was gold. We're not gonna see the bottom, but it was gold, so I just painted it white since we're making like a snowy scene. All right, then I took some of this batting. It's like batting, but it's like polyfill, but it's like flat. And you can use polyfill too, or cotton balls, whatever you'd like. I took this and I just kind of cut it to size, and I'm gonna just kind of glue it down to give us that snowy bottom. So that's what we're doing. And this should be in and should be working. So I am gonna just kind of do a little bit at a time, because I do have a smaller glue gun. Because we're working with smaller things, I got my smaller glue gun out. Now, obviously, I did double this up. So I am going to have to go in and do, just going to make this even here. Once it's down, it's down. I will have to go down and like glue this side to it, but there you go. So we'll do that. You guys are so kind to each other. I love it. And I got my longer glue sticks tonight. These are the mini ones. I got these on clearance at Walmart. I think there was like 2 missing and they clearanced them. And I was like, heck yeah, save me a couple dollars. But usually I try to use a 40% off coupon when I buy my glue. So this is probably the most easiest part here. And like I said, you don't have to paint the whole thing. I just felt like the gold might show through the little piece of snow here, so. That's the best way I know how to do it. Now, you don't have to hot glue. You could definitely do a different glue. You could use tacky glue or whatever you like. But I'm just gonna do the hot glue because it's easier, and that's what we normally use here. That's what we normally use here at CraftBox Christie's Craft Room. Oh my gosh, last night, you guys, I don't know. I felt so silly talking about the chocolate and the gift. Now, tonight's gift miss idea is just a little white elephant gift. I know in our Rob's family does elephant gifts usually, just because there's so many of us and it's hard to buy for all those people. So we just are doing white elephant gifts. So hopefully no one's watching because I'm about to show you what someone's gonna get. Hey Sandra! We're making a Grinch Village. It's gonna be really cute. I've got this little plate with all the little who's on it. So we're gonna put them out, and I'm making little houses. Oh yeah, Marlene, how long are you here till? My mom would probably love to see ya. Because you guys know each other, right? I think you guys know each other. I want to say you do. Well, this part probably uses the most glue right here. Oh, you're here for a while, Marlene. Okay. Well, shoot. I'll be definitely hitting you up by then. You are here for a little while. Sandra says, yay. I'm listening to some Christmas music in the back. I don't know if you guys can hear it very well. Hopefully the FB doesn't mess me up and take my video off. I do not own rights to this music. It's just in my background as I craft. Do you guys put on music when you craft? Or do you watch a movie? Or do you do both? I know some people are very talented to do both, but I can't. I need to just have one thing going at a time because I have lots of things going at a time up here. I'll be thinking about dinner, and I didn't even plan anything for dinner. My poor husband is training someone today, so I have no idea what time he's going to be home, and he hasn't called me once today, so hopefully he didn't fall off a ladder somewhere. I'm sure I would have heard about it if he did. I'm just half kidding, but he's very professional, and he won't call me if he's training. Very rare to play music here, apartment life. Yeah, that's true. Girl, I hear you. I know it. You know, your neighbors complain. My neighbor is always playing his music, but he has good music, so I never complain. Of course I would never complain, because that's his house, but still. Alright, so we've got one layer of snow, which, I mean, that might be all we need, really, but I'm just going to layer it a little bit more because it is kind of a deep tray. Sandra, do you listen to music or do you just craft in silence? I don't know if I could craft in silence. Sometimes I hear TV in the background, and that's good for me, but I can't. I need something going, and I love music. I just... Some of you already know this. I love music. I love all kinds of music, all generations of music. I think music is just wonderful unspoken words half the time. And it's definitely an art, that's for sure. Some people have it, some people don't. Have you ever listened to some of those people on American Idol? The bad ones? Those poor people. They put them out there for the show, but I feel bad because they truly think they sing good, I guess. I don't know. I think there's a crafter in the crafter community whose daughter tried out for that because I saw a post the other day. I don't know who it is, though. I don't know the person. You can't do anything in silence. I listen to replays of crafters. Yes, that's another thing that I've been doing too. I've been doing a lot of replays, you know, when I'm in between calls and stuff. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I'm putting my phone on Do Not Disturb because I totally forgot to do that. Okay, so here is the start, the base of our snow village. Not our snow village, our Grinch village. Our Whoville. We're making a Whoville. A Whoville. Okay, so there's a couple different things that I got to do the little houses. Let me go ahead and I'm going to glue this roof on. And, you know, I kind of like the idea to make it a little funny. And like, because Whovilles are funny, right? Or Who's are funny. So I think I'm going to just topple it over this way because they're funny looking houses. Now, I would do this at another time. That's not quite dry yet. I would do this at another... what in the world just happened? Get off of there. This isn't even... Oh, the glue. Oh, my glue. Stop. Okay. I would actually use clay to shape them. If I had more talent and if I had clay, I would have tried to actually shape them into like the really funny Whovilles. But we are going to do something fun with like the trees and stuff. So I'll show you guys that in a minute. So let me just put that on there like that. So there's one little Who house. This one's pretty much ready to go. I did actually pre-do that one a little bit. And then there's this one. Okay, so now let's embellish. We're gonna get our characters and stuff out. All right, I have these little tags that have the Grinch on them. And this was the other part that inspired me. Most are crooked and rounded edges. Yes, I know. We're just gonna go with that though, because that's what I had. It's gonna still look cute. You'll still get the idea. It's not gonna be like a real huge Who village, but you guys will get it. I got these tags from Hobby Lobby, which I'm going to use. This is another thing that made me think of the Who village, right? Hey, Crafty Nana Carol. Hello, Australia. We're making a Grinch village tonight. I'm so glad you came in. I loved your wise men. And you know, I did not get to get you on because I had a huge migraine. Again, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like the changing the weather. But I had like zonked out right after my live last night. And I just, again, and I couldn't get on. I was so mad I missed you. But I did watch some of the replay this morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning. That's usually when I catch the replays. So anyway, we've got these gift tags from Hobby Lobby that we're going to use. And then I also got these little wreaths from Hobby Lobby. There's we're going to put a wreath on each of the Whoville, each of the houses. And then in this one, I'm going to actually like hang stockings in it. And then we're going to put a little bottle brush tree in there. I got to grab another one out of my stash, but we're going to put a little tree inside and have the little stockings hang. So you guys got to get creative with all of this. So let me get my bottle brush. And then there's more. But wait, there's more. I'm so glad Carol's here. Thank you for joining me, Carol. You're so sweet. Okay. So I gotta put Grinch in the middle. I'm gonna have him like kind of hide. I gotta see how I want him. Because I'm gonna put him down and then I'm gonna glue the tree. And then I'm gonna hang my little stockings up. So these were like $1.50 for 5 of them. Look how cute they are. And these were $1.50 and you get 8 of them. So you can make like 2 trays full and make like a whole huge little Who village. All right, let me get my Mod Podge out because we're gonna Mod Podge. Actually, let me glue down my tree. Sorry, you're gonna see the ugly part for a second. Of course, you could always take your heat gun and take that off. So All right, what am I doing? Yep, I'm doing that. I had to think about it. What am I doing? All right, we're gonna put the tree down in the glue. All right, and then we're gonna put just a little bit of Mod Podge on the back. I'm so glad you like this. Like I said, I have no idea how long we're gonna be here tonight. I try to keep it under an hour or less, but this one might be a little, because we got a lot of details to work on. Now, I do know that Grinch has this little hole on the top of his head. We'll just have to overlook that for the sake of, hey, this is what we're working with. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of slip him under there. Did you see the blooper at the end live? No, I didn't get to watch the end. There was a blooper. Oh my gosh, I have to watch now. I'm gonna fast forward it. I'm gonna watch it for 5 minutes though. I guess Facebook rule is you should have people watching you for 5 minutes to get credit, I guess. That's what I heard anyway. I have no idea how accurate it is. Okay. And I'm doing something to the tree, you guys. Can you see what I'm doing to the tree? I should have done this before. I made it into like a little Whoville tree. This is cute just to do this, and you don't have to do a village, but it's gonna be really cute. No, Carol, I gotta watch that now. You're gonna make me go back and watch before I even start to make dinner. I'll watch it when I'm making dinner. I think we're just gonna have some fried rice. I have some stuff in the freezer. Mom, I know you love this craft. I know you're gonna want this. It's so funny. I think I'm gonna hang 3 because that's all that's gonna fit. So bear with me, guys. Now, if you want to get really with it, you could put, you know, I just noticed they are buttons, so it is going to be a little wobbly, but that's all right. You can put like a little fake fireplace, but we're just going to pretend that there's a fireplace there. And I am having a hard time because of those notches. You can go ahead and cut that off, but I'm just going to glue them in. And we're not just going to touch this piece for a few minutes, just to let the glue set. Thank you for sprinkling me, Cheryl. I see you. That's awesome. Cheryl, you got to go back and watch my live from last night because I got a rescue dog. Oh, you got to run? Okay. Well, make sure you come back and see me again. Thank you for sprinkling me out and saying hi. Watch last night's live because I got a rescue dog. You got to see him. He's so pretty. He's so cute. All right. So this is it so far. That's our little... Okay, definitely catch the replay because we're doing a Grinch Village. All right. So that's what we have so far for this house. This house is pretty much done for now. Oh, no, it's not. I have to put the wreath at the top. We got to do the wreath. Can't forget the wreath. I'm so excited. It's going to come all together and look so cute, you guys. I've been waiting to do this, and I didn't want to do it for Fun Friday because I don't think I'm going to do a Fun Friday this weekend just because a lot of you are traveling and with family, and I don't want to take you away from that. So, not that you would pick me over your family, but, you know. Oh, what kind of dog did I get? Carol. So, he's half Chihuahua and half Corgi, from what they say. And I already have a Chiweenie who is half Chihuahua and half Dachshund. So, or wiener dog, however you want to say it. So, they're like the same size. and they're the same like length even, and they have played together. Now he tried to eat her food today, so she got mad, but it's going to take some adjusting. It'll take some adjusting. My cat is not happy, but you know, hey, you can't have everything in life, right? So there's this house. So this is like the center house. This will be our middle piece. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Grinch on, like, in every house, like he visited every house. And this is what he did. So that's my point. All right. Let me put this one down here. And then we're going to put it all together. Okay. So you guys, this is just a birdhouse. I just flipped it over and used this because obviously seashells and Grinch don't go together. So I just flipped it like this, and we're just going to put some flat pieces. Now, I will say, I'm going to put some who's here, but there is a hole at top. I took out the, there was like a string or a piece of jute because it was originally supposed to hang. So I just cut that out. But wait till you guys see what I'm going to do. So, listen to me getting fancy now with my stuff. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So, let me cut this. I'm gonna cut this a little bit. Yes, he is so cute. If you go back, I'll probably post a picture soon. I haven't even told my regular Facebook people that I got him to talk. But his name is get this, Carol. His name came as Frosty because he's all white and he's got one brown eye and one blue eye. But I'm changing it because he's not responding to that name, but I'm changing it to Coda, and he looks like a Coda. So I've got a Chloe and a Coda now. All right, you guys, I hope this works. The Grinch is on top of the house. I love that. Yay, Coda. Oh, hey, Nicole. I'm glad you didn't go you know where. Thanks for joining me. We're making our Grinch Village. All right, so Grinch is going to sit on the roof. This is where he's going to go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cut out some of my who's. So what I did is I took the paper plate and I just kind of tried to get the bends out of it as best I could. They are going to look a little wonky, but that's the best I could do. You could take it and like flatten it out and try to color copy it, but I didn't get that fancy tonight, so it's all right. I'm going to get this little group of children here. This little group of children who's... Oh my gosh, that's a funny noise that this is making. They're probably going to look so tiny, but that's all right. I don't really like the way I cut it out. Let me see if I like it on here. Oh, that's fine. And then we can straighten it out. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So we'll do that. So we're going to glue. I'm just going to glue it down because I'm not going to do Mod Podge with this one because it is a paper plate, so it's thicker and it'll take forever to dry. So I'm just going to make it flat. Try to use the low setting on your hot glue gun. Yes, he is adorable. He's a sweet boy. He had he's having some accidents here and there, but that's to be expected with boys. But we do have a doggy door. But I'm like right behind him with the spot cleaner. Cuz it's like, oh my gosh, we got new furniture and all that, you know. So all right, perfect. All right, now for my other touch on here, because I left a little side, and we're going to put these a little bit throughout, but I got these little packages of presents. This one was a little bit more. This was $7, but honestly, I'm not going to use all these presents. So when I send out like Happy Mail and stuff like that, I'm probably going to include a couple of these because there's a lot of these in there. So I'm just going to put like a present right here. And we're going to put some more in the actual scene too. These are so cute, these little presents. All right, so here is our second house with our who's. It kind of goes. It's okay for what it is, right? You guys like that? All right. So I got to do my last one, and we're going to put something inside there, but I think I got to put Grinch in there. So let me see what I can do. I haven't figured that one out. I thought about the others, but not that one yet. Okay, we're going to cut the words off this one. I think it looks cute like that. And then put a present in there. Oh, we got to put our, you guys, we got to put our wreath on this one. Totally forgot. We gotta put the wreath on. Now they are, I hear fireworks. Oh, that's gonna be great. I don't know how the new dog does with fireworks. We'll have to see. But I know Chloe hates them, so yeah, she's probably gonna run away. I hope everybody is having a holly jolly week. I know a lot of people I've talked to have been in a better mood. Now it's getting closer and closer to Christmas. Hey, Peggy, thanks for joining. You almost missed me, girl. No, you didn't. I'm kidding. I'm probably about half done now. So you still have some time to catch me. We're making a Grinch Village, girl. Your package is in the mail. I saw the transit on yours. Okay. There. This is an old birdhouse, and look, we turned it into a little Grinch house. Okay, I love the wreaths. The wreaths definitely make it, don't they? And then I wish I had like little tiny garland. Oh, do they have that? I don't know if they have that, but that would be so cute. All right, so I want to put my Grinch in here, and I think I'm going to put Mod Podge him. Let me find my brush. All right. We're just Mod Podge in the back of it. We don't need to really seal it because this is going to be inside. Happy day here. Our first Dollar Tree opened. Peggy, did you go? Did you go? You know what's so funny? My mom went to she got a local Taco Bell in her area, and she was the first customer today, and she was so happy that she was the first customer. It's not like she's never had Taco Bell before, but at least they're getting up there in the world. They're getting things, you know? Oh, she was so happy though. Okay, I'm putting Grinch in here. So Grinch is visiting this house too, and we will give him a present. I'm going to give him a different color present though. I'm going to have to open. Yes, my mom's yay. Yes, yay, Mom. Larry sent me that picture. She was so funny. She was like, she had her drink and her taco, and it's like somebody gave her a pony. She was so excited. I don't really want to do green because he's already green. So let's do blue. The purples are very, very buried at the bottom. So, all right. So I'm going to put a little present here. I basically got this stuff for this craft, you guys. Like when I was at Hobby Lobby, and that was like 2 weeks ago. Now you want a Doritos taco? Oh my gosh, I know. Those are so good. Look, whoever invented that was amazing because I love me some Doritos tacos. We make them here. I make the kit. I get the kit But I won't, it's so funny because I won't do like the normal tacos anymore at home. Now I'm going to make this one a little weird shaped just because I got to put it on the flat roof and just because it is, you know, yes, it's got to be Supreme, Mom, I know. Yay! Okay. See, it looks a little funny. Now I maybe I shouldn't. Or maybe I should do it the other way. There you go. I made it a little weird looking, so it looks more like a Whoville. All right, so now we have all of our houses. All of our houses are done. Now we get to put this thing together with the other stuff. How cute is this? Oh, I'm so glad you love it. I'm loving it, guys. I don't know if you're loving it, but I'm loving it. And this is going to be like, I'm so glad that it's one of those things where I'm glad I don't have that many followers that I have to auction off my stuff because I wouldn't want to auction someone off. I want to keep it for me. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's funny. All right. Let me get this little platform up here so I can show you what we're doing. All right. All right, so I thought about, I hope this holds great. I may have to like, definitely, I'm going to get I'm going to do the bigger glue gun for the big pieces. Let's see. All right, because that's definitely needed for these. All right, so I'm going to put the big one in front and I'm going to put these on each side. And they are not all going to fit unless I put them kind of in the back. So it's like, that's how most villages are, right? They're not symmetrical all the time, right? And it looks like they're going to touch just a little bit, but that's all right because I'll make them stay. All right, now wait till you guys see what I thought about. I may have to run to my craft room though. Maybe not. Nope, I don't think I do. I just got another idea. All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and glue these down and then I will show you what else I have to go into the village. Because there's more. Of course, there's more. I'm so glad you like them. All right. I kind of wish it wasn't dipped, but that's all right. All right, just go for it. You guys, I really think something's wrong with this glue gun. I know this is like the second time. What's that switch? What's that switch Carol told me about? I'm gonna let it sit there for a second. All right, so you guys want to see while that's doing whatever it's doing, you guys want to see what I made? I made these specifically for this craft. So I took the bottle brushes, right? And I twisted them like little Grinch trees. These are just Dollar Trees. Oh, how cute, right? Look, they look like little woohoo trees. So I think I have an extra in here. I don't know if that one's gonna work or not, but they're gonna kind of go like behind it. But you also will need a little piece of foam, and I'll show you why at the end. All right, let me see if this is working now. If it's not working, we're just gonna have to deal with the glue gun we have. It's trying to work. Come on, you stinker. All right, I'm gonna hold it there for a few minutes. I know So you guys get to see, like, this is just a box that was from Dollar Tree, I think. I think I got it bottom of the bin though. It was like a Halloween like candle box, and I just pulled the top off and I made it like, you know those little diagrams we used to make? This is what this reminds me of. You know those diagrams they used to make with the here, let me push this down because I know that light is probably blinding you. That's the best light I have in here for now. But that's what it reminds me of. The lights that we used to, or not the lights, the diagrams that we used to make. All right, I definitely need that to work better. And I feel like I need to put a little glue on Mr. Grinch here, but that's all right. It is a little flimsy. I was worried about that. But I already glued that down, so it's all right. We're going to work with it. See not awe. See not awe? I'm trying to think what that meant. I'm not sure what you mean, Peggy. See not awe. This thing is really struggling to push glue out. I just think it's just not holding a charge anymore. Yeah. Are you still plugged in? Yeah. I'm gonna have to do this one, guys. Oh well. I want to make some mini one with mini wreaths. Mom, when you come over here, you could bring your little ornaments that I gave you, because I gave my mom a set of these not ornaments, gift tags, the gift tags. I'm so glad that they had some, and I was like, I need to get some for my mom because I already know she's going to want some. So bring them and like see if you can get these little houses. I'm basically just covering this thing in glue, guys. All right, let me line it up. Once it's on, it's on. Oh, you were making something with mini wreaths this afternoon. Oh, you have to go. Oh, see you soon. Oh, okay. I didn't get to see that comment before, Marlene. I'm stuck. I feel dyslexic sometimes when sometimes I'm reading backwards. She said she had to go because her phone was dying. Yes, I know. My phone was dying today too, and I had to charge it up while I was preparing for this craft. All right, so what I'm gonna do with this one is, and you don't have to use a tray. This was just the trays from Dollar Tree, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and glue it here. Oops, no, stay there. Let me get my bearings. Let's see where I'm at, because I want it to help hold that one up. So I'm going to put a little glue on the edges of this house so it sticks to the other house. That's my plan. We're going to hold it in place for a couple minutes. You love this? Oh, I'm so glad, Ginger. I was very excited about this one. I really, really was. And there's definitely more embellishments that we're going to do on this. Definitely. Okay. I'm not going to touch that for a second. All right, now, so I am going to put a little tree in the corner. And then I was going to put 2 trees behind here. I did get these little candies, so I may just kind of lay them down in there. I think I'd cut a square out of the snow and glue directly to the tray. Oh, that's true. I could do that. Well, it's too late now for me, but y'all could definitely do that. Or you can just do one layer of it. And if you don't like it, of course, you can just use the heat gun and unglue it, but I'm going to get Mr. Grinch to stay in place here. Because he's running around. He's running around. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of this foam. I know it looks so weird. This is just floral foam. It was already cut like this from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to just glue it. I can't really glue it, but I'm going to try. I'm gluing it to the back of here because we're going to put things inside of it. That's the plan. I should probably show you what I'm doing, but we're putting it down and then up against the wood house like this. That's how we did it. So this will also support the wood house. And we can play with it later. But I know that foam, that it doesn't stay very much with the glue, but it looks pretty good for here. All right. I'm gonna stick, I took this off so it looked like this. These are from Dollar Tree. I took some wire cutters and I just kind of pulled the tree out from that piece, and I'm gonna stick it in just a little bit in the foam piece back here. All right, so now we have our little Whoville tree in the back because they can be tall, right? And then I was gonna put another one here, but I may just glue this. Well, this one will look weird because it's about the same size as the house. So I think I will put it there. So let me show you guys what I did. Oh, you have to go? Okay. I will post a picture. You will not miss it. Just check back with me tomorrow. I know this is a long one, you guys. I appreciate you joining and still being here and still stopping by, even though you have other things to do. Who doesn't have a million things to do right now? I know I do, but I'm here crafting with you guys because I really wanted to. All right, so basically I'm just kind of pulling it out of there. Just be careful. Use your safety. Use your safety skills. All right. Now I'm going to have this one kind of lean, because I want to leave something else for the middle, and I'll show you guys what I mean. All right, we're going to put this to the side for a second, just for a second. Did I get all my, yeah, I did. Just making sure that I had all my wreaths on my houses. All right, I got these snowflakes. They reminded me of like little wands or something. I'm not really sure, but they're on like a little skewer, so they're already on a stick. All right. Yeah, there are two different ones. That's what I was looking at. We're gonna use this one. All right. Now I'm gonna take. I wanted to paint it, but I know it's like we're running out of time. So I think I'll paint it when I'm done, because I'm just going to glue these two pieces on. So I have these little snowflakes. You get these from all your like little kids crafts. They're just like felt snowflakes. I'm going to go ahead and just glue them in the middle of my snowflake. I didn't really think about this till the last minute. Otherwise, I would probably paint my snowflake white. I still am going to paint it white. I'm just going to use a paint pen to do it. And then I'll show you guys what it looks like. But I'm going to make it a little three-dimensional, and I'm putting two pieces on it. And I'm just going to kind of alter how the snowflakes are going so it looks a little 3D. Now, do you guys know in the beginning of the movie of Grinch, I think, Mom, you would know this, correct me if I'm wrong, they show a little snowflake. Okay, so my idea is to put the little snowflake up here. And obviously you can paint it or whatever, but this is what I have so far. Woo, that is not straight. Let me make it a little bit more straight. But that's my idea so far, okay? The other thing I was gonna do is I'll probably put a few presents down here. Ooh, this is so cute, you guys. It's so cute. What was it? I was watching somebody's live the other day and they were like, oh my gosh, if you say so cute as a drinking game, like you'd all be drunk. Oh gosh, Sandra, that was you, wasn't it? I think it was Sandra. All right, I'll wait for that other part last, at the last minute. So I'm just going to go ahead and do these 3 little presents. And I had another tree for the corner, but I think that's actually pretty good. Let me see what color tree this is. Hold on, guys. This is Grinch green, so we're using that. Dollar Tree Brussels. Oh, Peggy, do they have Christmas stuff? Or did they not bother with the Christmas stuff? Since they just opened? I'm wondering if they had Christmas stuff. That would be fun if they did. All right, I know you guys can't really see it yet, but give me a second. Anything kind of colorful and fun and like oddly shaped would go in these little houses if you're doing like, you know, the Grinch theme, because it's like Dr. Seuss theme. Oh yes, Mom, what were you responding to? I forgot what I asked you now. Oh, the snowflake, right? Is that what you mean? All right, let me glue this one down. I put a little glue underneath the snow. Ooh, that was hot. I burned myself a little bit, but this craft is worth it. All right, so the last thing I'm gonna do, I was thinking about putting these lollipops in here because, good evening, Christy with a T. Hello, Paul. We're making a Grinch Village. I was gonna put these in here. I'm just gonna kind of prop them in and see how they look. And maybe I'll just leave them propped so it's not like definite. They do look kind of cute, but they're not kind of scaled to size. Maybe I'll just put like one here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull off the top ornament string on top, but I think I'm gonna put one here. You guys, this is so cute. I can't believe how it's turning out. It's so cool. All right, and then the other last bit of it, I was gonna do. Oh, I was gonna try to put a little bit of snow. So you guys could tell me. I was gonna put a few snowballs in here. Do you think I should put snowballs in here? Whoville plays deep inside one snowflake. Oh, that's right. You're right. You're absolutely right. So it is always snow. I guess it's always snowing in Whoville, huh? But this is the village so far. All right. So I was thinking about taking this is also from Hobby Lobby. They're little snowballs. I was going to cut a few off and put a few laying around because they're snowy. But do you think it's already too busy? Maybe one or two? You guys tell me. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and measure this, and this was my last final touch. Is I got this ribbon, and it looks just like the Grinch, And I was just going to put a little bit like around the village just to kind of give it a little Grinchy, more Grinchy feel, Whoville feel. That's what my plan was anyway. So you tell me. Put snow on the rooftops? Oh, I could put a little... Yeah, that's true. I need to. Let me get my paint. I do need to kind of brush some snow on there. What do you think of that? With the little green. Kind of add something. All right. And I kind of love the little lollipop, you guys. I don't know. All right, let me put snow on the rooftops. That's a very good idea. I'm just gonna cut 2 of these balls off and see. Here we go, talking about balls again, you guys. I'm gonna see how they look. Just maybe a couple here and there. You guys, I'm not saying that on purpose, I promise. Oh gosh, y'all kill me sometimes. I don't know, it kind of adds something. It gives it some depth. Yes, I'm putting 5. Maybe snow on the roofs and snowballs on the points of the snowflakes. Oh, on the up here? I'm gonna paint the snowflakes though still. I'm just gonna put like a few here, and I'm putting 5, so it's not gonna be even. They're gonna be odd. Just to kind of hide the corners where it's kind of coming up. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. Anybody know how long I've been on? I don't have my watch. My watch is still in my purse from when I had my nails done, you guys. Uneven roof pitches. Oh, I think I know what you mean. I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, so like the like this side of the house probably could use something different. But this just gives you the idea. Everybody can do their way. Was that the montage or the paint? Oh, that was the paint. Okay. I had to find out which one was the paint. Oh, it's 7:12. Okay, so I've been on a little bit over an hour. I knew it was going to be a little bit over an hour. So we'll probably be an hour and a half because I still have to show you my gift. And then I have to take the puppies out. All right. I'm just gonna. I'm trying not to. I'm getting concentrated now, you guys. I lost all these followers. Here, let me hold this so it's not bouncing. Okay. I'm just trying to make it a little snow on top. Whew. This is hard work, you guys. Especially when you're trying to perfect things. I don't want to mess it up too much. Yeah, that definitely made it a little bit better. Okay. Woo. There we go. That looks so much better. That was our added touch that we needed. Now this would be really cute if you can light it up. I did have little fairy lights that I was going to do. I have ones that are blue that probably wouldn't go well, and then I had I didn't have the batteries for the other one, so we'll have to use our imagination. But I think that's everything I wanted to do. Yeah. Okay, guys. Here's our Grinch Village. Did you like it? I love it. I am going to display this. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to keep this safe while I pack it away. I am going to do maybe some real snow up here. Not real snow, but like that sprinkle snow. And I'm going to paint this white, but we're on time save right now. So, but yeah, this is special. Like, it reminds me of the Grinch because it's like furry and has green color. So, and then we made this out of one regular house. I believe that came from Dollar Tree. One little bird house, and then a little box that lights up. So, do you guys see in the inside? Can you see? Let me just go this way with it so you guys can see it. And then the little, I love the lollipop actually does make it kind of hooey, and I love the shaping of the trees. So that's definitely, I'm gonna re-put this one in here though. It was falling out too much. It was wobbling around. So yeah, there's the Grinch Village. Yay! Throw me some hearts if you like it. Okay. I'll have to find a place for this. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you gift for a elephant gift or a last minute gift. Very, very simple. Okay? Let me wipe my hands off. And then I have part of it over here. My puppy the new doggy started grabbing the stuff. They're sleeping. Both of them are sitting here sleeping. All right. Let me wipe my hands off real quick. And I'll show you. This next one is a very cute gift idea. It's gift number 11. And then I will probably do on probably lunchtime tomorrow, I will do gift list number 12. And then we're done. I may even throw an extra idea in there for you as a bonus. We'll see what happens. We'll see how much I get done, you guys. All right. So, this is what I was thinking. We're going to do this together, okay? So, I showed you guys the little tags. Super cute tags. You can write anything you want on them. We're going to get a little bit of the curling ribbon out just because we're going to be wrapping things and we want to tie things. You can even use this regular, ribbon, however you want to do it. All right? So this is what I did. I got Nightmare Before Christmas seems to be very popular, especially for the younger generation. So you would probably be okay. But they have all types of these fuzzy slipper socks and who can't use those this time of year? Fuzzy slipper socks. They have them in all kinds of designs and stuff. You don't have to get this, but this is a pretty good wager for like the younger generation. Then they have these cookie tins. You guys know the butter cookie tins. We've had them. Our grandmothers had them, everything. I really like this one because it's like that Christmas carousel with Santa. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and wrap your socks. You could probably do them the long way, honestly. Okay. You're going to need a gift tag. You can use a paper one. I have this wooden one, which is really cute. And then this was you can even wrap up, I just wanted to show you. I'm not going to actually do it on this one, but you can even wrap up some lip gloss with it too. Maybe we'll incorporate that in there. I don't know. But you guys, for gift tags, I also wanted to give you another cute idea. I got this set. I think it was $3.99 or $4.99. This came from Walmart, and there's 6 chip clips. Who can't use an extra chip clip? but these are super cute to hold your gift tag. So that's what I'm going to that's what I'm going to use. I can't talk. I can't talk tonight. I've been talking all night. All right. So I'm going to basically wrap one of my pieces. You can do 2 ribbons or 1. Doesn't matter. All right. Let me unroll this a little bit. All right. And then you're going to tie it. And then you can put this in a bag or whatever. Probably going to need tape on each side though. Let me get my tape out. Because this is a very slippery tin. If you have just like a regular box or a different type of tin, you don't need to do that. But this is a very... Let me do one side at a time. This is a very... It's all the effort that you put in it, people. But it is a slippery tin, so we're going to put a piece of tape. All right, and then just put it even on the other side. Then we can tie it, because it's not really going to go anywhere after that. Actually, I think I'm going to double it up. Let's see what it looks like doubled up. They're very thick. I will say that. They're super, super thick. You know what? I heard a joke, and I will tell you, it came from my dad. But the joke is, it's very funny. Wrapping is folded laundry's cousin. And obviously there's a different word in there as well, but I won't say that. But I thought that was so funny and so true, because I swear some people love wrapping and you're really good at it, or you're not. So it's okay. It's absolutely okay. If you don't like wrapping and it's not your thing, just put it in a bag. I'm just trying to help you out. But I think this is a really cute thing, because who doesn't like cookies? And who doesn't like fuzzy slipper socks? I mean, especially everybody that lives up north. This isn't necessarily great for Florida, but it definitely works for the, you know, the cooler weathers. People in the cooler weather. All right. Let me get my tape out, because I'm going to do the same thing to this side. And I'm getting my wrapping done while y'all are watching me with my ideas. So I feel like I'm being productive. Make sure that that's taped. Hold on, guys. Okay. Sticking my tape. You don't have to do it 4 times like me, but I'm just trying to make it fancy. Because you never know who will appreciate it. Okay, we'll mess with the ribbon later. Now, you're going to go ahead and take your tag, and you're going to write like whatever you want on it. I actually got, where's my pen? There it is. I've got my paint pen, so I'm just going to write Merry Christmas. So I'm going to put Merry. If this was a Grinch one, I'd write Merry Grinchmas, but I'm trying to get all fancy with my writing, you guys. I'm going to do my little signature stitching around the end just to make it cute. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your chip clip. Hi, Dawn! Oh, you came, I'm almost done. I'm showing gift list number 11. But you're going to take your chip clip, and I just got these from Walmart. It's a 6-pack. So they're all super cute, and you're going to repurpose them. You're not going to give the whole pack away, but you're going to have it hold the tag. So we're just going to go ahead and put it through. And that way it kind of clips everything together. Kind of hide that in there. And this is Gift Miss. It's just like a white elephant gift, or somebody that, you know, maybe lives up north and you know, cold. It's cold everywhere because it's the first day of winter. But everybody could use some warm socks, either socks or slippers. And that's what we did. We just did slippers, socks, and cookies. Like, it's super simple. And then they get a chip clip with it. So this is one of our gift miss ideas. You just pulled stuffed cabbage out of the oven? Ooh, very nice. I'm probably going to be making some Chinese, or maybe getting some Chinese. I haven't been able to try any Chinese places near my new house, so I'm kind of excited to do that. But there's gift miss idea number 11. So you've got some Snippy socks, and then you've got a nice tin of cookies, and they get a little chip clip, and that kind of goes with like the decor for the tag. And then I just made a tag. You can do a paper tag too. You don't have to do all this. So, Dawn. Oh, girl, I know all about comfort food, and this is why I can't fit into some of my jeans. I know what you mean. Thank you. I appreciate that. So that was my idea. And you can also add a little lip gloss in here as well. I might even tie it and slip it on there because they're mainly for kids, but some adults like them. Okay, Dawn, before I get off, gift miss number 11, you guys, I have to show you my Grinch Village because I made it. I've been online for like an hour, so I've been online a little over an hour, so you gotta see it. You gotta watch the replay. But this is our Grinch Village that we made. See, you got the Grinch in there with presents, and I made the little Grinch trees, the little Whoville. You got the little Who people. Isn't that cute? Do you like it? And then I put Grinch up on the roof over here, and then the snowflake, because they live in a snowflake. So you guys have to make sure oh, I'm so glad you love it. Make sure you're sprinkling this out. I hope you guys, if you're traveling this week, I hope you're being safe. Your sister will love this. I know my mom is obsessed, so I know she's probably she can't wait to see it in person. I'm going to put this over here because I have my train on my hot tub because we're not using the hot tub right now. We still have to like, put chemicals and clean it and all that, but so yeah, I'm going to put it over here by my train. So this is the little village you made. You can make it as big as small as you want, but I used a birdhouse. So I even left the price tag on there to show you. And I used a regular house, and then this is just like a light up box that opened up and I made it into a roof. And these are just the Dollar Tree, and then like Hobby Lobby. I got this ribbon. But yeah, I hope this inspires you to make one. Let me know if you do. I am out for the night. I am going to go figure out where my husband's at and get some dinner or make some dinner. So thank you guys for joining me. Sorry I kept you so long, but be safe this weekend, and I will see you lunchtime tomorrow for our last gift miss number 12. Bye, guys.